wraps up the non-conference. I thought it was a good one for us to get some confidence with some shooters. Defensive intensity, I thought was pretty good for most of the first 20 minutes. I did not like the start of the second half. Matter of fact, the second half period, we gave it 49 points. So this is a really good offensive team. I thought defensively we were locked in, and then we built a big lead at the half. We're up over 20, and then we just didn't play as hard as we need to start that second half. So a little disappointed with our focus and being locked in on particularly the defensive end start the second half. But all in all, we made 19 threes. It would be nice if Grant on a couple or Aiden on the one would hit their football line behind the line to hit 20 again. But I like the aggressiveness with which Sears and Holloway were taking them. Mo Diabate, you know what you're going to get out of him. Gets 7 boards in 17 and a half minutes. So, we need some other guys to bring the effort that he brings, because, I thought particularly there in the second half we needed some energy and some effort. He came in and gave it to us. So, Grant had a good start, really good start, almost double again with 17-8, and then we had 3 guys over 20 points. So I thought the ball moved our backcourt between Sears, Barron, and Holloway. The ball was really moving. Those guys were really scoring it. So, and we did a great job with the turnovers, season long turnovers. So, we've been stressing it. I think our guys did a much better job with that.
Start right here with Blake.
Hey, Nate, do you have an update on Darion Reed and just potential timetable for his return?
Yeah, he's got an ankle injury that he sustained in practice 2 days ago. It was a little bit of a flare-up from a summer injury, so we're hoping that clears up quickly and he can practice by middle of the week and be ready to go by Oklahoma, but we'll have to see how it comes. And then Houston Mallett just had an illness really since we got back after Christmas break, so hopefully whatever bug he's got gets over with quickly and he can get back in and start practicing this week too.
Yeah, Coach, non-conference season's over with, new season, new year starts with Oklahoma. What have you learned about this team, and there been any surprises, been any disappointments, or what?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, maybe a surprise to the public, but I think we kind of knew it within the program based on playing the summer. How good LeBaron's been. I think he's been really good in the games too. We've had to adjust a little bit. Surprised we're not shooting the ball as well as I would have thought we'd have shot it. Our 3-point percentage isn't as good as we'd have liked, but some of that's Youngblood was out all summer and Reitzel got hurt. So 2 of the guys are supposed to be our better shooters. And then Houston with the red shirt is supposed to be a better shooter. 3 of those guys, Reitzel's out, Youngblood was out, Houston had been out for a while. So, between those 3 guys, we expect to have a little bit better shooting team. So, we've got to find out different ways to score the basketball when we're not shooting. Even today, we shot, we made 18 threes, but we only shot 34.5%. So it's not like we shot it great today. Like we just, a little disappointing in how well we're shooting it from 3. We're gonna have to figure out other ways to score the basketball. But, I think we've had some pleasant surprises. I think Barron's been good. We've kind of expected Darion. He's been dealing with a little bit of injuries, but we expect him to be pretty good. He's gotten better and better as it's going on. We're just, I don't want to say huge surprises, but we have learned, we're capable of playing with anybody in the country, but, if we're not going to shoot it particularly well, like it's been the case, we got to figure out other ways out. So we got to get to the boards better. We got to take care of it better, make sure we got it shot up, and then get to the offensive boards. Defensively, we got to have a little bit more intensity to turn people over and get some. Today we had 24 points off turnovers, and we got to try to get a little bit more of that than maybe we've had. So we've learned a lot. Going down to Purdue, playing a tough road game. Even the North Dakota game was a tough road game. We got to get our kind of elite player package together. I think we got exposed on that a little bit up there. So we've seen lots of different styles. Our post defense got exposed a little bit, particularly starting with the Purdue game. So, we got to be a little bit better with that and have different options going into that. So different things we got exposed on that we've been able to start to work on. We just got to keep working on it.
I know your hand was kind of forced with Darion Houston being out, but what did you kind of learn about, your team with doing the 9-man rotation, and how did it help maybe some guys get into more of a rhythm offensively tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it helped Holloway. He's able to play about 27 minutes, and it's a little easier to make 8 threes when you're able to get 19 up. And honestly, I thought he turned down a couple. He should have had over 20 attempts, in my opinion. So, it probably helped him getting some rhythm. We still got to get him better on defense. He's got to be a better defender for us, but offensively, it's good to get him in some rhythm. Sears got pretty good minutes. I thought played pretty well in his minutes. Had fewer turnovers than what he's been having. Him to get the amount of threes up that he got. We need him taking more threes. I think Aiden Sherrill got more minutes, I think, than he's gotten most of the year. So, he got a little more comfortable. He hit that, should have been a 3. His foot was on the line, so he hit the jumper there. So, different guys are able to get in the rotation a little bit more and see why he's able to play a few more minutes. And we got to get him back a lot more comfortable for next Saturday.
In the back.
Coach, the SEC appears to be as good as it's ever been. So going into this conference stretch here, what's it going to take for your team and any other team to be successful against all this great competition?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than what a lot of people thought it was going to be. We've got some of the best teams in the country in our league. Auburn, Tennessee, right up there, they're at the top. Florida's been good, really good. Oklahoma's been great. Kentucky's been markedly improved. And kind of Texas A&M's had really good wins. You kind of go down the list. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing plenty of the really good ones, but I think there's a lot that we need to be better at. There's a lot that we're gonna have to clean up to be competing for a championship in this league. But I do think we test ourselves against some of the better teams in the country. We've done pretty well at times. We know when we're playing at our best, we can play with anybody in the country, and we just haven't been consistent over 40 minutes. We got to get there. I think hopefully our guys, with the level of these teams in the SEC, they'll be better at staying locked in and focused for 40 minutes. But yeah, I mean, we got Oklahoma, who's far exceeded everybody's expectations so far in the year coming in. Start the thing out. This is not going to be an easy game. Their talent level's good. They got a really good coach. I mean, Porter's taken Loyola to the Final Four and been really good with it. They're well coached with talent that plays hard. They're gonna be tough to beat. But if we're gonna have any kind of chance of trying to win the SEC, you got to take care of your home floor. So we've got a home game to start. We're gonna have to be ready to roll against Oklahoma here in 6 days.
Anyone else? All right.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Happy New Year's. See you in the new year.